Hi Aries, welcome to your week ahead tarot with me, Raphael from Reydiant Reality. It's an absolute pleasure to have you. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for joining me. If you haven't already, please don't forget to like, share, and if you should so choose and it resonates, hit that subscribe button. If you are already a continued subby, you know I love you for it. With that said, if you would like to get a personal reading with me, you can do so on the website address below. If you haven't got your winter solstice seat, you can do so on the link in the description box below. And also your 2020 quarter calendar is up. If you want to get a daily tarot card pull, full moon and new moon astrology, and a write-up about that big conjunction that's happening in January, get yours now. With that said, I would like to bless both of my decks of cards with all forms, or should I say all of my decks of cards, with all forms of love, light, peace, prosperity, and abundance. And I pray that the messages that come through are ultimately clear and concise, and they help you on your path to your highest vibrational good. So when I went into my intuition for you this week, my dear Aries, what I actually saw was a scythe. And as I understand it, what a scythe is, you know, the big thing that they used to cut the wheat with. To me, what I straight away saw was the planet Saturn, because the scythe actually represents Saturn. It's a glyph for Saturn. And that means that something in your life needs to die. Something in your life needs to perish. This has to be a conscious thought. It has to be a conscious decision on your part. There is something that needs to end this week, and it needs to be a conscious decision that comes from within. So you can say to yourself, you know what? This is done. This is the last thing that I do. This is, this is the last time that I do it. Whatever it is that you're closing down this week, whatever it is that you're ending, whatever it is that you're effectively allowing to die off in your life, this is going to free up space for you to move into 2020. You're doing this right at the beginning of the month, right? Which means by the time you get to the end of December, you will be ready and raring to go for 2020. So let's have a look, see what your destiny card is for the week ahead. And this week you get the Hermit card, right? So this is about you taking time out. This week is going to be a week where you are going within to make that decision for yourself. It's a week where you're going to start saying, right, okay, I'll take stock now. What has the year shown me? What has the year brought me? What is it that I am, what is it that I really need to remove? And you might need to really take a moment this week to really go within, to ask yourself, you know what? Things are, I want things to be different from here on in, so I need to understand what that is. For a select few of you, the Hermit card does suggest that there might be a journey that you take, a literal journey. You might be, maybe you're going on a pilgrimage, maybe you're going to what is a special sacred site for you. Maybe you're going somewhere that, that changes your energy. And, when I say changes your energy, we all have places that we like to go to that we feel like they kind of recharge our batteries. This week could see you going somewhere like that, and it could see you really having or gaining some very deep insight. This is about you withdrawing from the world in a sense, going on that sort of metaphorical journey. It could be a literal journey, but going on that metaphorical journey to find out what it is that you need to know, what it is that you're ready to let go of now. All right, your direction card is the 3 of Pentacles. This is about learning. It's about gathering information. It's about gaining information. For those of you that are in the fields of academia, this is a really good week for you to get on top of your paperwork. It's a really good week. It's good for a week for all of you to get on top of your paperwork. But those of you that work in academia or around those sorts of subjects, this week you could find that you're really all about you're all about the menial tasks, getting certain things done. The other thing is as well with this 3 of Pentacles, it does see you going through the process of asking yourself, what do I want to learn next? What is it that I want to take on next? Really interesting as well, considering if you haven't seen the weekly general, check it out, because it was, there's a very big message in terms of that kind of energy there. So let's have a look, see at your insight card, what is coming in, and you have the 6 of Cups, right? So this is interesting. For some of you, this could be about returning to school. For some of you, this could be about going through old source material, going through, you know, whatever field you work in. This could be about going through old source material. Now, because you've got this message of the scythe, this could be you asking yourself, okay, what is it that I've learned? And more importantly, what am I ready to remove now? So for some of you, this might be a journey that you never completed. It might be that you're looking at it and finally saying, you know what, the reason it hasn't worked up until now is because it's just not my path. You might be able to look back on this with fond memories, with a good understanding of, you know what, I got what I need from it. And this is the thing as well, because you've got that 3 of Pentacles. I wonder, sometimes, you know, it's not necessarily about the course, or sometimes it's not even about the qualification. Sometimes it's not about the end result. It's about the things that we learn or the experiences that we had on that specific journey, right? Where it's, so this week, I mean, look at that. Again, you've got 3, 6, and 9. I mean, really, really interesting. I mean, that in itself is a, you know, is a pyramid. It's a triangle. It's got all of that kind of energy to it. Culmination, right? But it could be this week that you're saying to yourself, you know what, the reason I've never been able to complete this, or the reason I've never been able to finish it, is because it's not supposed to be for me. It's not for me. So this week, the thing that perishes, you could be saying to yourself, you know what, I know where I'm no longer supposed to spend my energy. And you can withdraw or remove yourself from it in the harmony and in the knowledge, safe in the knowledge that you got what you were supposed to get out of it, that you don't need to tread that path anymore. All right, let me know in the comments how it shapes up for you. I wish you an abundance of all of that good stuff. Have a fantastic week. Take care, and I'll see you soon.